Hello, beautiful humans. It's Adria Firestone. And are you wondering why we're here? What is that animating force that brings us forward, that keeps us walking and waking up every day? What is that force that keeps us walking, that wakes us up every day, that makes us somehow search without just sitting under a tree and picking your nose? Could it be a magical word called connection? Mhm. No matter your position in life, no matter how large or how small your bank account, the number of degrees on your wall, or your social status, or how many likes you have, this, the soul, our hearts, our minds, yearn for connection. I was reading a book sent to me by my dear friend Ingrid called This One Wild and Precious Life. This is by Sarah Wilson. And I found two places here when I was reading today. I walked over rocks and through creek beds, and slowly my clanging thoughts began to order themselves just as a flock of birds formed an orderly V shape and darted off, moving into a seamless cohesion with no designated leader. I remember reading that naturalists early last century struggled to define this awesome organizing force that took a flock to where it needed to be. I thought about it now as I started to find my flow on the trail. In the absence of a scientific explanation, at the time they called the phenomenon group soul. Group soul. Goodness, what a marvelous term for something so indescribable yet so known and intuitively true. And it hit me just as the Vedic poem had the night before. We go back to life by unifying with group soul. And the Vedic poem to which she is relating or referring to is a book called A Strange Language, a collection of Vedic poems and musings written in the 1930s by Pundit Acharya. Acharya. The artist, the artist dude opened it randomly and read from a passage about how lost humans have become in their fleeing from nature. This is the poem. Come, hold my hand, and we shall run away from the intelligence of man. His intellect is a petrified lie. We shall go back to life, to group soul. So I ask you, yes, many of us have family, some of us don't. Who are the souls with whom you resonate? The souls who have picked you and you have chosen them to be in your life with you, your friends, the relationships, the good and the bad, They all shape us and allow us and give us the opportunity and the space to meet ourselves in the dark, scary places. And when we meet ourselves, we have the opportunity of going deeper and rising higher and understanding ourselves more and sharing who we are. The most satisfying, frightening thing we can do as humans. So I invite you to take a moment and ask yourself, whose hand can I take? And share myself. Gaze into the mirror of another's eyes and another's experience so that we may understand ourselves more. Take refuge in that group soul and hold it to your heart and give yourself the space to discover yourself. And I've done that a lot in my life. I've explored and dug and carried on as an archaeologist of my own soul. In the end, the surrender of not fighting so hard to find intellectual answers, but instead to connect with the wisdom of my heart and the wisdom of the group heart and the group soul. I am you, you are me. We are all one. And the difference in our colors and our experiences, that is the variety, the joy, and the plenitude of our experience. Walk into that. Find, as Abraham Maslow said, the answering pant. It may last for a moment. It may last a year. It may last a lifetime. There ain't no guarantees about nothing. Nope. Risk. Find your group soul. Have the courage to part the curtains of societal civility and say, this is who I really am. If you like it, that's wonderful. And if you don't, that's okay. Even though I am you and you are me and we are one. It's okay. You don't have to like every aspect of yourself either, do you? You have to accept it because it's an is. But go beyond that. Grant yourself the love of group soul. And the more you allow that connection, most unexpectedly, the stronger you will be in your tenderness, in your vulnerability, and in your unique beauty. Dear ones, it's Audrey of Firestone. Author, if you are the artist of your life, and since we are the artists of our lives, why not make it a masterpiece? See you later, alligator. Bye bye.